Hello my friends, this is the video that I made on Palantir just 5 days ago, to be precise on April the 5th of this year, when the price of this asset was, as you can see right here, at $74.01. And at this very point, I told you that Palantir is retesting its crucial point, this previous swing low, and depending on the reaction, and I was anticipating that it should break it to the downside, then if it retests this level, this yellow line as the range of resistance from the bottom and went lower, it will be a confirmation of the trend continuation to the downside. And guys, take a look right here. We were at this point and at $72.04 somewhere here, and since I made my previous video, this asset broke the level of support exactly as I predicted, but instead of retesting it from the bottom and instead of having the reaction to the downside, it broke it to the upside and went in completely opposite direction. And guys, I have to admit that this movement is very interesting. For just several sessions, for just literally 3 sessions, it went from its swing, from its lowest point to its highest point, and it gained more than 40% to its value. Definitely, it is much stronger than the broader market, and I have to admit that for now, well, from the technical standpoint, I have several options, and I will show you them in just several minutes. But guys, if you want to know more about technical analysis, if you want to enhance your trading skills, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel and to join my Patreon account. And guys, for now the market is really crazy, and if you want to preserve your capital and if you want to be consistently profitable, guys, this is pretty much the perfect chance for you to be in on a green territory for the majority of times, and you can use Discord access tier for just about $1 a day, and it will help you to mitigate your potential losses and improve your profitability on the market. But with the gold tier membership, guys, you have a unique chance to use my experience of more than 13 years on the stock market, on crypto market, and on forex market as well. You have pretty much unlimited access to my brain, to my analysis, and you have a weekly Zoom call, a weekly 30-minute Zoom call where you can ask me anything in regards to your portfolio, to your strategy, in regards to the upcoming market movements, etc., etc. And guys, you know that just less than 24 hours ago, Donald Trump implemented new tariffs, and here was the substantial disaster on the market. SPY index dropped by about 5%, and let me show you a sneak peek on my Discord group. As you can see, just yesterday at 5:49 p.m. I published this video where I explained what you should or you should not do with the upcoming news and how these news might affect the stock market in general. And right after I published this, market has a substantial drop. And top of that, guys, take a look right here. The tweet that I published right after the news came out. This is a perfect example of why you should never bet on any news. And I published the same chart of SPY index. And that is why, guys, if your potential losses are more than $150, guys, it is a perfect opportunity for you to just mitigate it and to be consistently profitable. That is why, guys, subscribe to my YouTube channel and join my Patreon account.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
So, and let's take a look at a bigger picture of its price action. I have to admit that Palantir is still in consolidation phase, and for now, technically, it hit quite a substantial point. It pretty much reached its previous swing low that was established back in January of mid of January of this year, and it had a very good reaction. Does it mean that the entire retracement is over? I will show you in just several minutes, and I have to admit that as usual we have to see at least one more confirmation that will prove certain theory. And let's take a look at some fundamentals. First of all, I want to pay attention to the list of so-called smart money investors. You can see it right here that we have the latest data for April. That it is the chart which shows the institutional ownership of Palantir Technologies stock. And here you can see that despite the turbulence that is surrounding the price of Palantir, we have more and more investors, we have more and more shares which belongs to institutional investors. And this is a very good sign that a lot of companies, despite all the fluctuations in price, want to hold even more shares of Palantir Technologies. But if you take a look right here, if you type in Google search bar Palantir stock and switch to new stock folder, you will not find a lot of bullish news that might be a catalyst, short-term catalyst for this stock. The only catalyst for now that is that basically drives the entire market either direction is the Trump's so-called tariff wars. And I have to admit that we have more and more news each and every day related to this update, and that is why, guys, all stocks are pretty much mimicking the SPY index. And by the way, let's continue with the technical analysis. And before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. Let me show you how you can compare the Palantir stock with the SPY index. You can see it right here. And I want to show you just one interesting detail. Here is the swing low for Palantir that was established on March the 10th of this year. And since this point was established, Palantir went higher to the current price by about 21%. You can see it, it is trending at about $88.59. But at the same time, guys, SPY index, basically from the same point somewhere here, it established its low. It is lower. For now, it is trending below this previous bottom. And if I take a look, let me show you the SPY index itself. It is right here. So from this low to the current price, it lost 5.42%. This means Palantir is much more stronger than the general sentiment of the market, and I have to admit that, let's take a look at the price action with all the drawing tools. I have to admit that this breakout, on the one hand, it opens the door to the lower prices, and the one of the prices that was established, that was predicted by me, is around $55. It is a confluence of 0.786 of the extension in the C wave compared to A wave, and it is the confluence with the golden pocket range from, let me zoom out to 4 hours time frame. If you pull a fib retracement tool from the entire bottom of the third wave right here to the entire top, you can see it right here. And this is the most probable level of trend reversal. Does it mean that with this breakout above the level of support, Palantir might go higher and it might break the all-time high that was established back in 19th of February of this year with a price point of about $126? Well, potentially, yes. We have less. For the last several sessions, the chances to go below this yellow line, I would say they are starting to vanish. And I have another crucial point that should confirm, that should prove or disprove this theory. And what I'm talking about, guys, take a look right here. I have to admit that for my students in my Patreon group and for my offline students, I always tell that if the certain asset is in consolidation mode in just 3 waves, in the set of 3 waves structures, it is nearly impossible to predict its next movement. Because take a look right here. From the bigger picture, I told to my viewers that somewhere here should be the top, and I caught the entire top for this ticker basically with the very high certainty. Then this somewhere here I caught the bottom with the second attempt. Yes, no one is perfect, but with the second attempt I told to my patrons that it has to have some kind of movement to the upside that should form the B wave. And on top of that, I have to admit that I expected the top of the B wave that should be, let's say, a little bit higher than the current range. And if you have set of three-wave structure, guys, from this point, on the one hand, we might have, let me show you like this. We might have, this is our A wave, this is our B wave, and we might have another leg to the downside that will be our C wave. On the other hand, we might have, let me delete this tool as well, I don't need it for now, and I don't want to disturb you with this potential movement to the downside. So, on the other hand, we might have from this top, we might have just another, wait a second, I will show you right here. This was another ABC to the downside, and this set of again two-wave structure might be another wave to the upside that will be a predecessor of the movement to the downside, that will be a predecessor of another major movement to the upside, wait a second, that will hit much higher targets, and this will be, from this point, it will be an A wave, this might be B wave, and this might be C wave. This means, guys, we are pretty much at nowhere's territory. And how you can identify the trend? It is pretty straightforward, to be honest. We have to see the breakouts above or below crucial levels. And what levels am I talking about? Let me show you like this. First of all, we have a previous swing high of this B wave, potential contender of the B wave, and if Palantir breaks the level of about $98.32, the next range of resistance will be its previous all-time high. Because from this point of view, we might have a truncated C wave right here. And as long as this pivot holds, guys, we are on more bullish territory. Otherwise, we might have another setup, not a setup, but another crucial level. It is this bottom. If this asset turns around and if it goes below this bottom, in this case it will be the same A wave, then we might have this as our flat correction into the B wave, and then we might have another leg to the downside that will complete this C wave. This means, guys, this quite wide range of about 50% from, let's say, $66 to $99 is nowhere's territory. We have to see the sustained breakout, and to be even more certain in the trend, in the upcoming trend for Palantir, we have to see the breakout with the conviction of volume that will also have 5-wave structure. And for now, guys, we don't have this movement. That is why I have to admit that I don't have a crystal ball. That is why, guys, be cautious with your Palantir position. And from the fundamental standpoint, definitely if you want to invest in this asset, these levels are quite good levels to accumulate for the next, let's say, 12 to 18 months. Because in my opinion, in general, Palantir will hit from, I would say, $170 to $230 in the next 12 to 18 months. So, I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell. And see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gone live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you.